you know what? To start with, because the way I work, I'm driving about every day quite a lot, so I'm all over the place. So to go from that to just absolutely nothing was a bit weird at first. I got like, I don't know, it's cabin fever, I suppose.
I've just recently bought a house that needs renovating, so I've been there every single day, just working on it really, because we were furloughed when was I furloughed? Back in March, so when it all kicked off. So it's been quite nice just to crack on with that.
I'm coping all right. But the thing is, I'm still working. So I'm working from home, and but the problem is, I'm literally sat in this little room just on my one for like 40 hours a week. So, but no, I'm just grateful to be to still be here and like, because I know there's a lot of people out there that are in worse situations than we are. So, in the grand scheme of things, I'm coping pretty well.
I'm coping with constant PlayStation. Started learning guitar as well because I don't already play guitar. Mike's been teaching me how to do that as well.
Oh, do you know what? I've tried really hard to not listen to set things. So I use a lot of like the recommended playlists and stuff. Because I've tried really hard to find like new bands through all this. Just because I've been listening to quite a lot of music. I have to park my car really far away, so I have to do quite a lot of walking because we don't get like a drive, so I end up listening to quite a lot of music. So yeah, I'm trying to think like some of the things. So I was on like an 80s funk playlist today. Tomorrow is like a 90s anthem playlist I'm gonna try. So yeah, I've just actually been trying to kind of stay away from what I listen to constantly because I don't want to get bored. There's so many bands I love and I don't want to get bored. You know, you like when you get bored of them, but you listen to them so much, you kind of, it's a bit like, so yeah, 90s tomorrow for me.
I've been listening to classic rock really. Been going in. I was hoping, well, Biffy were going to release their song soon, their album, and I was really looking forward to having that like over the summer and so on, but they've withheld it, so it's been going back to like Led Zeppelin, Thin Lizzy, Lynyrd Skynyrd.
I was listening to a load of like the lo-fi Spotify hip hop playlist, so it's all kind of like jazz vibes and stuff like that. I've been listening to loads of that today, and then loads of Frank Carter because it's just like really good stuff to run to. Just loads of like super aggressive like punk rock stuff. And if I'm going to chill out, then I'm just going to sit there and listen to some like extensive like Lord of the Rings playlist or something like that.
Challenges that you keep seeing on social media at the minute. By the way, Mikey, I haven't done yours. Where you get challenged to like 7 days, 7 albums. Well, it's kind of just like inspired me to. I've really like dug deep, and I've literally been listening to like whatever I was listening to as a teenager. And it's just literally like Limp Bizkit, System of a Down, like ran through like my old CD collection and just like I got this it's like a Kerrang like compilation album with all like POD and A and like all bands like that, and it's been cool like going back to all that sort of stuff.
I'm gonna choose Running with the Dead.
I was going to pick Running with the Dead, but I'm going to choose Handmade because to be honest, it's an all-out punk track.
Alright.
All-out punk track there. It's alright.
I'm going to say go back to the first EP and listen to a track called Incinerate. Just because it's like super mega fast, energetic, help you get through your day. And who knows, you might hear a newer rendition of it at some point soon.
I'd say similar to Chris actually. I think like the first EP's like sick, but like little known fact, I'm not even on the recordings. So
yeah.
But yeah, I'd say watch Tom's face when I say this now. Go listen to
Man,
Burn
man.
Up Full.
Oh,
No, the first EP. There you go.
oh, yeah. Right.
Burn Up Full is an absolute banger, and I love playing it live. And I think it's just got everything. Sing along, everything.
Oldie but a goldie. Stay productive and use your garden to its fullest potential.
If you've got one.
If you've got one, sorry. Yeah, stay productive, because otherwise you'll end up sitting around and 2 months will go by and you'll still be sat around. So just keep the mind sharp.
I would say just hang in there. I know these 2 months or however long we're going to be stuck here is going to seem really bad, but when you're sipping on that first cold pint in the pub in later this year, it's going to be all worth it.
I suppose my advice would be, stay as active as you can, or at least keep your mind as active as possible, and just try and potentially learn some new skills.
I mean, my best advice is just do what you enjoy doing. Because I think it's like, obviously, it's really good to to learn new things. And obviously, I've tried to dabble in new things. I'm trying to get into DIY, but yeah, just leave that one there. But I think just do what you enjoy, and obviously just remember that you're doing it because you enjoy it. And aside from everything else, obviously there's so many outside factors that you can't control, but what you can control is doing something that you know you enjoy and love, and just do it as much as you can. Now you've got time because you never know, you might not get time to do it as much now, so really make the most of it.
Literally not changed out of shorts, and when it was a bit colder the other day and I was washing my shorts, I put trousers on for the first time in like a month, and it felt like I was wearing like metal on my legs. It felt horrid. So yeah, just shorts. That's my go-to. Little spin for everybody.
Look at that peach.
Yeah, just shorts, cotton shorts as well. That's that. Obviously, other stuff with it. Don't just go around in your shorts, because you can. I don't know.
Why not?
Do what you like. Hang on in there.
Shorts. The same.
There's going to be a theme here.
Yeah.
Literally just shorts and old t-shirts that I don't mind getting ruined.
Go on, Chris. Stand up.
Yeah, you might as well. Here you go. There's my shorts. I'm wearing a baggy t-shirt. Yeah, literally just shorts and baggy t-shirt, as comfortable as possible. I think I've worn jeans maybe like twice, and that's it.
Yeah,
That's standard.
I'm in a similar state of play as Mike, but unfortunately today is the day where I'm not in shorts.
No.
But yeah, it's just, and I think like the key theme here, I think, is comfortable.
I started Ozark at the start of lockdown, and I'm actually struggling to get into it. It's good, but it's really slow. So I actually ended up deviating off it, and I binged the next season of Afterlife. I don't know if any of the Ricky Gervais one. Yeah, it's good. So yeah, for me, Afterlife, Ozark, and The Simpsons on Disney Plus is turned into an absolute godsend. Like, just leaving that on and I forgot how funny The Simpsons was, because it just kind of, I felt like I haven't watched it like for a few years, and now I'm watching it again. It's that classic, absolute gold. Yeah, so Simpsons, Ozark, and Afterlife for me.
I watched The Guardians of the Galaxy for the first time the other day, and I wasn't too sure about it when I started it. My God, what a film. The music in it is absolutely amazing. So that's my probably film. But other than that, I've just been watching the US Office again for the 7th time through.
Me and my girlfriend have been rewatching like all the Marvel films. So yeah, Tom, I just watched Guardians as well.
Brilliant.
And then series, just been smashing through. Like me and my girlfriend love Gordon Ramsay, so I've just been watching loads of Gordon Ramsay stuff, like Kitchen Nightmares and stuff like that. I just like watching him rip into people. So yeah.
I've got to hit the old cliche. I think every man and his dog has done this, but I got so hooked on Tiger King, it's ridiculous. I mean, I even tried to copy his hair. So, but I think it just made like my life seem normal, and that was all I needed.
I've definitely expanded on hobbies I already had, if that's can be my answer. Tell you what, actually, this is a really cop answer, but I've been trying to perfect my chicken Alfredo, which is it's a bit of a cop out, but I made it for the second time last night and it wasn't as good as the first time, so I'm gonna have to get practicing my sauce. It was too creative. I didn't make it thick enough. I think I did something with the too much heat and not enough stirring. So
Shocking.
What have I done except for housework? I've started running, getting fit, because until today we couldn't go on the water and do any sailing or anything like that. So I've been just trying to keep fit. So when the season starts again, the competitions start again, we can. I'll be up there instead of sitting on my arse and gaining weight.
Yeah, I started running as well, Tom. Started doing loads of running. What else have I been doing? Baking loads because I want nice things to eat. I've been baking some serious amount of scones. And I'm going to show you. Not my scones, but obviously we've got all the right condiments for some serious scones. Yeah, baking and running, and trying to learn how to play guitar so I can write some songs for Mike.
Love songs.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say yeah. P.S. I practiced for you.
I've recently started getting into buying loads of Marvel pop vinyls. And you saw it like the little guest entrance from Captain America earlier. The problem is I'm sat in this room on my own. I'm not going out like spending money on like food and like going to the pub. So I'm just like, and I've just gone wild. I'm surrounded by them at the minute.
Probably just like getting to spend like actual time with my parents, I guess, because I don't obviously. My dad just before lockdown started had like a big knee operation because he fell when he was running and he ripped off all the muscles off the top of his knee. So I haven't really been like had chance to kind of not like checking him because his knee checking him, but like been able to like talk to him, just kind of like make sure he's all right and stuff. So that would be quite nice to do when we get back to normal.
Well, my girlfriend's just gone home after she isolated with us for a month and a bit. She wanted to go and see her parents, so kind of missing her, and obviously the boys, and kind of all my mates as well from the sailing club and stuff like that. They're all kind of missing drinking with them, effectively. And
sailing club, you miss drinking with them.
we're a sailing club with a drinking problem.
Who do I miss? Yeah, I miss my family. Haven't seen them at all. Like, I'm sure many people haven't. So yeah, love to see them. Miss my friends massively as well. Well, the only time I see my mates now is through FaceTime. So yeah, that's not as cool.
Who am I missing the most? Well, it's really easy. Obviously, I'm missing like my parents, but I mean, I live like 5 minutes from their house, so like every time I go for a walk past and stand at the bottom of the drive and like wave. But I just think everyone, like, it's so weird not seeing people, and it just makes you really like it just made you realise how much you took for granted just being able to like drive to go and see a friend. And I think I'll be doing that a whole lot more. Like when this lockdown's over, like none of this like, oh, I'll send you a text or something. No, I'm gonna come to your house and say hello.
You're going to knock my door, Ben. Hang on. The game around us in a field with everybody. Tournament, 10 teams. Done.
First thing as soon as we're out of here, is go to a pub. Just want to go to a pub. Sit in a beer garden, a nice cold pint, drink.
And then first thing I want to do once lockdown is over is, Tom, you said the pub, and I do want to go to the pub and have a beer, sit in a beer garden and have a beer and a burger, but I think the one thing I want to do is drive to a beach and go for a surf and then have a beer and a burger.
Good shout. Good shout.
I'm gonna drive to your house and say hello. and a trip to Harvester. I think I'll be well away. If you don't have a garden, it's fine. Use someone else's.